today's lesson, boys and girls, the handy chef is going to show you how to make St. Louis style ribs. This has already been done on YouTube, but bear with me. First, we got a lovely set of ribs, and we all know when this part right here is all gnarly and grizzly, and you try to bite into it like the Burganger ribs. So anyway, first, right, you try to find where the cartilage is on there. You can see where it bends, and then basically cut it along that line. So here we go. Drop the knife. What are you gonna do? So this is good for black beans later on. Fry up those bits with some onions, and we can make black beans. So now, look at how nice and uniform that is. Some people will cut this little end off. I'll do that right there. Now there's this membrane right in there, as you can see. With the knife, try to get under that membrane and just cut a little bit up, like so. Then with a paper towel, grab that honker and peel it off best you can. Sometimes it comes off in one sheet, sometimes not. So that gets thrown away. So there's no membrane, it's all gone. You may want to trim off some fat, not too much. And sometimes there's the part of the diaphragm is right along here. That's a bit of it. And sometimes you have to cut that off. So the next step is to salt, pepper, and put some sauce on this, and then on the grill it goes. That's the next stage, which I'll get to in a sec. The handy chef is back with the next stage. We want to salt and pepper the ribs and throw some sauce on it. So with a grinder of pepper, just a liberal amount of ground black pepper. I've got some sea salt here. Got to refill this. Give it a little pat in. Turn it over. Do the same thing. Salt. And all you people with high blood pressure and this, hey, about the salt, my high blood please, don't aggravate me. Alright, so you need salt, you need pepper. Alright, usually I make my own sauce, but last time I was in Florida with the wife, we got this stuff in Mount Dora, key lime barbecue sauce, medium mannered. And I'm going to use it. Otherwise it stays in the cupboard and it rots. So, put a little on like that, brush it, we're not doing a Michelangelo here, but just paint the ribs fairly well with this stuff. Throw it in a tray. That's just for the time being until it gets on the grill. The next step is going to go onto a smoky grill, into a smoker or a barbecue grill where it has a smoke box, and then we slow cook them for hours and hours and hours. That's the next stage. Here we are in the backyard of the handy chef, and over there are cherry trees, and I need some wood for the smoker for when I make the ribs. So I'm going to go liberate some fresh cherry wood. Now I'm going to chop this up in little pieces and throw it in the smoker. So here's my handy dandy grill. Is this a beaut or what? Anyway, here's the smoke box. And I'm going to put some of this freshly cut cherry wood in there. Now the wood is green, obviously. You know what that does? That saves you from having to soak it. Because when you buy hickory chips and hardwood chips for smoking, what do? You soak it in water. If you get green wood, relatively green wood, you won't have to worry about that. So, anyway, I load up a little smoke box here with this fresh cut green cherry wood. Close it up. Turn it on. There we go. Now I've already preheated the grill. There's 3 burners. This one has been on medium for a while. The temperature is, well, we're still waiting for that wood to start smoking, but it won't stop us from putting the ribs on the grill. So, one slab, through the magic of YouTube and television, I cut up 2 slabs of ribs. Anyway, the smoke box is over here, and there's a burner over here, which is on medium. I'm not going to have any heat directly underneath the ribs. This sauce is pretty stinking. Well, I hope you can see it. I definitely smell it. There's a smoke billowing out of the grill, and that's that lovely cherry wood. It smells really, really sweet. Oh, maybe we should be able to see that smoke there. It's always hard to tell if it's going to make it on the video or not. Well, anyway, the ribs are smoking nicely, and the temperature is at 250. So, so far, so good. The ribs have been in there about an hour and a half, and we're going to give a little look-see to see how it's doing. So, here we go. Ooh, nice and smoky. What I'm going to do is flip the ribs. And actually maybe even change the position of them. Like so. They look like they're coming along nicely, slow cooking. Starting to see the bone, little marrow pop out of the bones. It's a good sign. So. And just for fun, let's see how the smoker box is doing. Look at that nice cherry wood is smoldering away. So, these ribs are going to be good. The ribs have been on about 3 hours now. Oh, look at that. Oh. So, they're coming out. Lovely, look, the bone is, the meat's pulled away from the bone. This is good. This is a good sign. I'm not putting everything to camera because I'm a little pressed for time, but as you see, the ribs have cooked up nicely. A little bit overdone here, but that's no big deal. And I just lathered up the ribs with some sauce. I put the smallest slab over the direct heat just for a little bit to help with the cooking process. I'm not sure if I'm going to show us tucking in or not. We'll see. See how much time we have. And there's the finished product with everything else.